Why do people invest in gold, and what would be the easiest way to invest in gold as a beginner? Many people like to diversify their investments to stocks, to funds, to crypto and also to gold. And gold has been deemed valuable for thousands of years, and nowadays it's also used in electronics. But I hope you noticed the words diversify, because only investing in gold hasn't been that good of an investment in the longer run. In short term, you can definitely see big rises and big drops in gold price, but in the longer run it has been deemed as a safe investment that keeps its price in dollars. So with gold you are not waiting for a big profit, but you are waiting it to just keep its value. And compared to like corporations, gold doesn't have a cash flow and it doesn't pay any dividends. Gold's price is totally chosen by the markets. And since gold is not making a huge profit for people in the longer run, I haven't been investing in gold, and this might change in some part in the future, but right now when my investing horizon is very long, I don't see a place for gold in my investing portfolio. But I know that many people like to invest in gold and are definitely interested in it, and that's why we're talking about gold investing today. Gold's price tends to rise in crises, and almost always when the stock market drops, it has paid to have some gold in your portfolio, and this has especially been true now in the 21st century. In bigger crashes, gold can definitely crash with the market, but more often it has risen faster than the other investments. For example, in 2020 we had the deep crash because of COVID, and after that gold was already in the same price as before the crash only 1 month after the crash, and for S&P 500 index it took 5 months to be in the same price as before the crash. And definitely the best profits in gold have been made in those years when market is not waiting for a huge profit in stocks or in bonds. And when market is waiting for huge profits in stocks and in bonds, gold tends to underperform in those years. And we saw this, for example, in 2022. Even though stocks were going down, bonds were giving quite good profits because of the rate hikes that different central banks have been doing in the last year. And these rate hikes were seen in gold as the price going down. But in the end of 2022, gold again started rising as we were talking more about the coming recession. And in the last few months, on top of just normal investors like you and me, also central banks have been buying more gold. For example, Turkey, Uzbekistan and Qatar have been buying lots of gold, and also on top of this, China's central bank is buying gold and is also making its gold reserves bigger, and the last time they made their gold reserves bigger was back in 2019. Right now gold's price is pretty close to its all-time high price, and it's really interesting to see how gold is going to perform this year, because some people are waiting for a big recession and crash, and this could be great for gold. But at the same time, the jobs reports in USA have been pretty good and inflation is going down fastly, so it's pretty hard to say where gold is going to go this year. But of course the banking crisis in the last week or two has also been making gold more searched in Google, and the price has been pretty stable when the stock market has been going down. So if you are interested in buying gold, where could you buy it? Well, you can definitely invest in gold in many different ways. You can buy physical gold, you can buy gold trackers, you can buy ETF funds, you can buy cryptocurrencies, for example Paxos Gold, or you can use services where you buy physical gold but corporation keeps the gold for you in a safe vault, and you don't have to worry about the gold getting lost or something else. So you can definitely find yourself a way to invest in gold, and these have their pros and cons. For example, when you're buying physical gold, you have to pay for the production and you have to pay for the postal services, and then of course you have to keep it in a safe place. But the ETF funds, the trackers or even the cryptocurrencies can be the better way for beginners, because they are easy and almost always more cheaper way to invest in gold. And on top of this, there are services where you can buy real gold and the service is keeping the gold safely for you. And one of these services is Aufort. And Aufort sent me a message, and this video is not not a paid collaboration, but I do have a great affiliate link for them, because if you use my link to check out the Aufort service, you will get 10 euros in free gold, and you don't have to do anything else but just to check out the link and create an account, and the 10 euros in free gold is yours. So if that sounds interesting, you can check out the link, but we can talk a bit more about this service now. Aufort is a corporation from Estonia, and it's a service like I mentioned. You can buy physical gold from Aufort's website, and Aufort will keep it safe for you, and twice a year there will be a third party that will be going to check that the gold is kept in the vault for you. So if you want to buy gold from Aufort, you have to firstly make an account, and you don't even have to do a KYC to start an account here. Then after that, you will just choose how much gold you wanna get. You can buy anything from 0.5 grams to 100 grams. Then you will choose, will you do just one buy or will you do this monthly? Then after that, you just have to pay for it, and you can do that with a bank transfer or paying even with cryptocurrencies. And when you are buying the gold to your gold account, it will be on your account right after you have paid for it. And of course, when you're using this service, there are fees as always. Especially when you are buying the physical gold and getting it to your home, the fees are always bigger. But if you are just buying to the gold account, Aufort will take a fee of 2% or minimum 2 euros. And when you are doing smaller buys, this is definitely going to be a bigger percent than the 2%. And on top of this, if you are keeping the gold on the gold account, Aufort will take a fee for keeping it there, and this will be 0.02% of gold's market price or minimum 2 euros of gold per month. And here you should definitely notice that they will be taking that 2 euros in gold, so the amount of gold in your gold account will decrease monthly. But if you don't want your gold amount to decrease, you can always buy the physical gold to yourself, and you can buy the physical gold to yourself when there is at least 1 gram of gold on your gold account. And when you buy the physical gold, you have to pay for the postal fees and also for an insurance. And this depends where you are living, but it can be anything from 10 euros to maybe 50 or 60 euros. But when you are ordering a bigger amount, you will save on the postal fees. So you can do like monthly buys, and when you get like 5 grams of gold, you can then buy it yourself. And I forgot to say one thing about buying the gold to yourself, because when you are buying the gold to the gold account, you are not paying for the production of the gold plate. But if you want to order the gold for yourself, you have to pay for the production on top of the shipping. And for example, 1 gram will cost you 12 euros and 2 grams will cost you 19.50, and this is on top of the shipping costs. But if you are just buying the gold to your gold account, you don't have to pay for the production at any time. And you can definitely see all this information very clearly on their website. And don't forget to grab the 10 euros of free gold down below. And if I'm being straight with you, these fees sound a bit high, but when I was googling the other services that are on the same sector, the prices were pretty much the same on every site. So I think the fees feel high to me because I never invest in gold. I only invest in stocks and funds, and I do this in Trading 212, and Trading 212 only takes 0.15% in currency exchange, so the 2% definitely sounds pretty big. And if you're interested in Trading 212, you can definitely check that out in the description, and you will get a free stock as well. But for buying gold, Aufort seems to be a really good service. It's easy to use, it's reliable, and it gives you the choice that you don't have to keep the gold yourself, but they can keep it reliably. But if you want to buy it for yourself, it's pretty easy and straightforward to do. So if investing in gold is something that you would like to do, I will link Aufort in the description, and for beginners you can definitely find like gold ETFs from Trading 212, so I will link that down below, and you can get free stuff from both of these, so definitely check those links down there. And if you like these kinds of videos, you should definitely subscribe and tell me in the comments what should I talk about next, and we will see in the next video.